Woo! Hello, hello, hello. Here we are. We are here now. I'm just checking to make sure the stream is, in fact, live. I am so happy you're here with me, whether it's Sunday or not. If you're on the replay, hit it in the comments. Say, replay. Hooray, we are live. I am here. Let's make me bigger. Hooray. Yay! Welcome to Sunday School. We are bringing this show back. And I am your host, Wendy S. Wiseman of Wiseman Integrative, home of happier, healthier humans, taming the tensions of modern living with simple, small shifts and step-by-step strategies. That's right. Sunday School is where we worship school. No, but essentially, yeah, we explore this platform, this fabulous platform, Skool, and get to know some of the incredible individuals creating schools. Yes, okay, this is challenging. This is challenging. All right, it says I'm live.
Skool is where
there it is.
worship school.
Little delay, but I am live now. I have to make it stop. Awesome. These will get better. It's been it's a whirlwind of life upheaval that has tossed me to and fro, but I'm still here saying on with the show. That's right, because we love school. School is cool. It's right there in the word. Cool. Now, if you don't know about the platform, it's not social media. It's not a scrolling feed. It is designed for optimized for human engagement, interaction, actual connection. In fact, unlike other platforms that want to keep you there to feed you ads and to show you only what they want to show you instead of what you actually want to see, Skool encourages in real life meetups. Yes, in-person meetups. Goose Dunleavy's been doing Skool all over the world. And a lot of people, Calvin Hollywood does these fabulous events in Germany, and all kinds of people are doing little local meetups, and I have some of those in the works too. I have a healthy handful of communities growing. Enjoy right there is the key one. Enjoy ease. That's where this week we have a 5-day challenge coming out, and it's a precursor to the awesome August Accelerator. Every year, I do an awesome August Accelerator around one of my fabulous WISE frameworks to help you grow with ease. And this year, it is actually Grow with Ease, in large part due to the difficulties I've been experiencing growing the business and dealing with life upheaval. Much like in my mid to late 40s when my physical health was deteriorating and I reset myself, and out of all of my poor choices came up with, created my signature offering, WISE Choices, Wellness, Integration, Solution, Essentials, which is basically the basics. Because we silly humans love to complicate things, and you don't have to get all caught up in needing to wear a certain outfit, go to a gym, have a certain thing, get on a mat, or all of those other trappings that we set ourselves up for fitness. And you don't need a special diet or special supplements that we get all caught up in for eating. You can be healthy, wealthy, and wise with simple, small shifts. Essentially, cut the crap and keep it real. Move more, eat real food, monitor your thinking. We get caught up in automatic negative thoughts so easily. So that's the 3 M's: move, meal, mind. And with those foundations, that firm tripod foundation that we're balancing throughout life, there are the 3 activation, the 3 pillar phases. Attention, because awareness might be the key to unlocking change, but it doesn't move you into creating that change. Attention, directing your focus towards hitting a target, taking aim, draws you towards the step 2, activation. That's moving into action. As Bruce Lee said, be a practical dreamer backed by action. Because if you don't take action, the change that's going to come might not be the one you want. Number 10, that's how you keep going, right? Get set, get going, keep going. Get ready, get going, keep going. Resilient rebels we are. That's right. Rolling with the punches. Fall 7, rise 8. It's all about how you keep going, how you turn the fear into fuel that drives you towards designing your dream life instead of just coasting along, come what may, and, rolling with whatever life tosses you through. Choosing, being more proactive about it, choosing joy, choosing to course correct, to steer the ship so that you can live a life that you love. Now, all of my healthy handful, it will eventually be 2, healthy handful of communities is geared towards this. There are specific little gateways to the stadium of a healthy, wealthy, wise life. Work with Wendy, Wise with Wendy, mentorship to help us keep going, keep growing, right? Join me on this journey of restoring my life to a healthy, wealthy, wise state for long-term success. When you install these operating systems, code these behaviors, rewire how you're firing, that's how you create that ease, that almost effortless, healthy vitality for your longevity success and leaving a legacy should you wish to do so, right? You need that energy for you instead of letting it get drained by all of the things that are there to deplete us, distractions and dramas and all of that, right? So just shifting the focus. Now I have the 3 keys to reset anywhere, anytime, right? Simple practices, good for anybody in any condition, in any place, at any moment. Breathe, smile, and enjoy. See how simple that is? Generate some joy. Breathe, smile, and enjoy. The more you practice, the more it becomes an automatic behavior that you don't have to think about, right? That's what we're doing here. We're coding these behaviors so that they're automated. They're not things you have to do. They're a part of you. How you roll through this thing called life, right? How you show up with more joy, choosing joy. That's what happier, healthier humans is. It's not happy, healthy humans. It's being happier, choosing. I can choose to be like, oh my God, this sucks. Oh, my life is over. It ruined everything. I didn't even berate myself. Or I could choose to say, another challenge to prove how capable I am. You've got this way, right? It's your choice. How are you choosing to show up? How are you choosing to greet the day? To embrace the challenges that life gives us so that we may grow and become the fullest potential of our being. Yeah. And grow with ease is for that. It can be applied to any of the avenues of my healthy handful. I call it my bowl of mixed nuts with my special signature seasoning. We've got barefoot vitality for pain-free movement from the ground up. Free yourself from the ground up. From the ground up, right? Celebrating, restoring your foot function, freeing your feet from the hard rubber mittens that are shoes, the casting, restoring that sensation, and enjoying life that way. I've got a drag king den that's for performing arts, drag kings, queens, burlesque, cabaret, circus, kink, all kinds of different performance arts coming together in a hot new hangout. And of course, ease, the framework can be applied to that as well. And then we've got the wise schoolers for next level community owners to avoid the overwhelm, beat the burnout, and grow with ease. That might be more of a business scaling monetary ease. You'll get that S as a dollar sign in my framework. You'll see in a few minutes. Because whether you're looking at scaling your actual income or creating more ease in your life, you're going to have more money because you're going to be spending less on the silly distractions, the numbing agents, or the health repair expenses that you incur by not resetting your state so that you feel great. So you have less pain, more energy, and more money. Yay! It's a win-win-win, healthy, wealthy, wise life. Now, the next two groups are absolutely awesome. Well, they're all absolutely awesome. There is the WOW Network of women leaders. That is for women only to come together in a safe, pitch-free space and still share about their offers while practicing self-supporting strategies to start, scale, and sustain business with ease. You get the theme here, right? And of course, that brings us to Enjoy Ease. This is the free gateway community with daily posts, daily action for happiness, daily motivational quotes, all in this one daily post. And it is the free gateway for anybody to come in and experience how simple it can be to enjoy ease in your life so that you boost your income, increase your income. You know, you can enjoy having more money with less pain and ample energy. Yes, with these simple, small shifts in how you choose to roll through this thing called life in its sea of distractions and drama. To live well with less effort. That is the mission here. Hooray! All right. So let me share the screen and we will Let's see. Ah, look at me. It's me. Sharing. Whoa. Tell me in the comments where you're joining from. If you're live or replay, let's say hello. Let me know that you're there. Here is the Enjoy Ease. Wee. I know, make you blind. This is the About page. You land on it. It's your landing page. It would say join here. Oops, I'm pointing at the screen. It would say join where the settings button is. And when you see this sash up in the corner, let me double check and see how this looks. Oh, good. It is correct. Ba-dum-bum. My brain just went click fry. I don't know. I was freeze here. Let's hydrate. Skool. Great. So when you come in after you join or log in, or if you just click enjoy, these tabs up across the top or the different areas, the leaderboard tells you how you're ranking as far as your engagement and activity. And it also shows you what will unlock when you reach a certain level. You can click this little question mark to see how many points, likes, engagements, comments that are needed to be accumulated before you reach the next level. See, level 5 is super simple. Level 3 is pretty easy. And level 4 isn't much work at all. Or you can just do an intro post and let it drift for a few weeks. You know, there's either activity or time. And there is that. Then there's the member tab where you can see the other members involved, and the calendar tab where you can see events such as this one, Sunday School. Here we are. Yes, it's so exciting to be back. We'll be having roundtables and certain spotlight features, and you can change the view of this to more of a tabs sort of thing with this little click here, the calendar or the tabs. Now, the classroom is often going to be turned off and accessed through the leaderboards for distraction, but this being the free gateway community, it's here to help steer people to the next step. So there's a lot of different ways people use the classroom tabs. They can be turned on or off, and it looks like my map tab is gone. Maybe that went away with the downgrading to the $9 plan versus the $99 plan. More on that soon. You can see this cat plays music, funky. Yeah. So. Let there be cat. Type it in the search bar, and you've got your cat. Shoo cat makes the cat go away. This is the thread of the daily actions for happiness. You can see this community is very small. There's only 15 people in here. So most of these posts are for me at this point. As a community grows, excuse me. There are more posts from more people asking questions, sharing experiences, and that's, usually after probably, well, it depends on the crew. Sometimes there's a very small, intimate group of very engaged individuals. And sometimes it takes 50, 75, 100 members before you actually see that bubbling up of a lot of diverse activity. It runs the gamut. There's so many different types of schools that you can have. It is really super exciting. If you would like to start your school, you can do it for free. There's a 14-day free trial, and you can actually make money during that trial. And if you start making a consistent $1,000 or $1,500, then you can go for the pro plan with those extra features, but you don't have to. You can stay on the limited feature hobby starter plan at only $9 a month, which is almost like making money for nothing. If you're building this container, this community around something you love, right? You're turning your passion into profits with a purpose of, creating a better world for yourself and for those people that love talking about that thing that you've come together about. Sam's mission with Skool is to help 1 billion people find community, because in this age of information overload and overwhelm, we're inundated with information and we're disconnected from ourselves and from others. It's incredibly sad, and what we're all craving is that connection, that belonging. So coming together in this way is so important for not just your individual health and happiness, but for the health and happiness of the world. Globally, the energy that we exude is key. You can see I'm just kind of clicking through the mixed nuts here, the Barefoot Vitality and Good Times. So yeah, there's the map. We'll show you the map on the women wellness leaders. There's 130 people here. You can see they're all over the world. Look at that. A lot in the United States, a lot over here. I thought we had, there's Australia. Australia represents, I think we have something in Hawaii. I thought I had someone in Hawaii. That must be a different group. But you can see, and you can zoom in, you can see where I am up here, to see where people are. 5 in the Los Angeles area, right? We had some San Diego. They might have their map turned off, or maybe they pulled out of the community. Sometimes you have to leave communities, clean your feed up if you get too many, and you have to focus on your how easy it is to just kind of get a glimpse of where all these people are all over the world and all over the United States here. It's a wonderful feature that helps with that in real life meetup that I was talking about, that Skool is so passionate about, really truly bringing people together instead of just getting them on a platform to feed them ads, right? That's been creating so much divisiveness, the divisiveness of devices. And my free trial is over. It is time to change the card on this and choose a plan. The Drag King Den, as you can see, is a fun place to come together. And yes, tonight is actually the night that episode 5 of King of Drag is on Reverie.com. It is the first ever Drag King reality TV show hosted by my pal Murray Hill, who was my first ever drag show in drag way back in 1997 when it was Murray for Mayor, trying to knock Rudy Giuliani out of the mayorship in New York City. Good times, and these kings are incredibly talented. It is a wonderful show. Go catch the replays, and if you're in the whole drag king, queen, burlesque, circus arts, cabaret, etc., come on into this community, and we're building something great. It's only just started. Like, I think I opened it on the 1st or the 2nd, and I've been growing it. Let's see, where's my join by date? Yeah, July 1st, I started it, and then I was welcoming people in on the 10th, I believe. So we're growing by leaps and bounds already. Yeah, the 10th was the first member to join. So that's super duper exciting. And the Instagram I set up for that is growing. Not a lot of activity yet, because we're still bringing people in. We're seeding the membership. Here's the wise schoolers for next level community leaders to grow with ease. As you can see, this is my expert community catalyst, me at Skool headquarters here. And I joined this platform on February 20th of 2024. You can see I had 6.9 thousand contributions and 501 followers back then. Now I've got 8.8 contributions and 611 followers with 400 people I'm following, some 400 people. I have to turn off some people I would like to follow, but I have to turn them off because they post to too many. They post the same thing to too many communities that I'm in their drive to get people into their community. So I just turned the follow button off to cull my notifications. There's some very key strategies for that. I've been active every day. This is 10 activities a day to get your green square, and the flame indicates that you've done that for 30 days. I know I'm using my mouse again to point things, and you can't see where I'm pointing. But the flame next to my name means I've had the 10 activities green square for 30 days. I had it every single day on the platform since before they had the little flame emoji, and because I'm just really passionate about it. I had been building on... This is where you can always come see the active communities that I am running and promoting. You can hide communities on your profile as well. I belong to a lot more communities than these 3 here. And you can also see your contributions in certain communities. It's a good way to find some posts that you made. The search is very powerful here, but you can see, yeah, there's a whole lot more communities there. Yeah, so back to enjoy. What was I saying? I have no clue what I was saying. You can hide the communities. Yes, you can adjust your settings in all sorts of ways. But let's go ahead and switch to the little preview of the 5-day challenge. You can see I'm just setting this up, the Ease Accelerator, and in the other classroom, which I'll duplicate here, I have the 5-day challenge, Grow with Ease 5-day challenge. So let's take a sneak peek at what that's going to be all about and share this tab instead. The awesome August Accelerator will open for enrollment at only $555, whereas next week, the following week, it will be $888. Still a substantial savings from the $1,500 to $2,500 that the accelerators usually go for. There we go. Let me make this bigger and just run you through the real quick. There's some other longer discussions about it, but I'm just going to click through these. Grow with ease. This is an introduction to the framework that will be, the 5-day challenge will be available through all of the Bag of Mixed Nuts communities, because it's a framework you could apply to any of these that you wish to work through. I specialize in working with leaders over 40 who feel stuck, who feel like, is this all there is? My body is holding me back. My business is draining me. My home is unsatisfying. And it's just that midlife, the painful patterns of midlife that just come together. And that's why midlife crisis is so common. But it's not a crisis. It's just a transition, a recalibration, a realignment, refining as you're designing your dream life for the rest of your years to come, so that you can live a life you love. Yes? Sorry, dog drama out there. Probably a squirrel. Break through those painful patterns and limiting beliefs. Come on. There we go. Ask yourself which path you're on, getting older or aging well. How are you feeling about the course of your life right now? I'm going to go through this pretty fast. Stagnant poison puddle, that creates the state of disease. Just like in a pond that becomes poison and murky and mucky and breeds foulness, your body is doing the same. Your business, your home, clutter, dust, just how is your lifestyle? Is your life feeling like a stagnant poison puddle or a fresh, bubbling spring? Are you choosing dismay or yay? Notice I said choosing, because yes, it is up to you to make it a great day. No matter what shit is going on in your life or around you, how broke your bank account seems, how whatever it is, you can choose dismay or you can choose yay. It's time to stop normalizing the drama and deterioration. And I'm here to help. Your Gen Excellent guide, your moving motivator, a resilient rebel, a cat with more than 9 lives already, falling and failing forward for decades. I'm here with its new framework, Enjoy Ease. The E is to explore, engage, and focus your attention. The A is to activate, to attract momentum and action. I've got to change those words. Those threw me, didn't they? I almost got hung up there. Brain, computer crash. S, with a dollar sign, is about shifting and scaling. And scaling isn't about leveling up to multi-million-dollar business level. It's about strengthening, about expanding. Look up the word. Don't just buy into whatever the marketing pitch of it is. And E, of course, is to enhance and enjoy. That's how we keep going and keep growing. We're setting up the state. We're setting the state of being so that we can enjoy a dream life, live the life we love, and profit from our passions, making money from doing what we love. It doesn't seem like work that way. Are you just addressing symptoms, or are you looking at the root behind, why do I feel this way? Why is this pain here? What is my body trying to tell me? What is this emotion trying to tell me? What is this irritation, this frustration trying to tell me? Where is the root of my dissatisfaction? And you uproot that, right? That's how you activate the change, take action, start the car, build some momentum. And what is the priority action that will move you forward? That is the focus of step 2, is taking that first step. And then shift and scale is about course correcting, adapting to step stronger, to step further, to step with confidence, to step with less effort, to step into ease. Yes. And then aligning, making sure there's sustainable shifts, right? There's a lot of talk in the business world about, sustainable scaling. The same is true of your health, your life. That's why so many things you've tried for your health or to get rid of the pain or to lose the weight haven't worked, is because you're chasing quick fixes instead of integrating practices that allow that ease, so that they just automatically roll you through with more joy. That's right. So that you can grow with Ease. Boom, 30 minutes. I did good for today's Sunday school, and I am super happy. Now, I would like to invite you. You can, right now, there's a super special on the usually over $300 breakthrough action plan session for $100 this week only. This is a 45-minute intensive one-to-one with me. You get the replay, you get the transcript, you get the worksheet, and you get a follow-up from me as well to make sure that you're actually taking action on the action plan that we've set up. And now this is incredible. Like I said, this is usually like 350, 365, 369, 375. That's it says 369 down here, right? Yeah. Silly me. I know it's been pitched for all of those different prices. 369, because the wise way is a 3x3 formula. As I said back at the beginning, go watch the replay if you missed it. Let me go ahead and throw a link up, QR code for you here. If you missed it, go back to the beginning where I was talking about that. The 3x3, the move, meal, mind. Oh, the special offer is already up there. There it is. The QR code is right there. I don't have to add it because it's already there. I guess it's been on the screen share all along. Move, meal, mind, attention, activation, adaptation. That's the 3x3 equals 3. Yay! Happier, healthier humans, right? I have other slides for that from Wise Presentations Past. Wise Presentations Past. But there you have it. That is an overview of what I've got growing on Skool right now. And I would like to invite you, one of the things you can do in this action plan is create the whole plan for your community with me. And then you'll get another session to set up, because when someone uses my affiliate link to build their school, I will build it with you right there. I'll get you set up. It takes me like 20 minutes to put it together. So in under an hour, you can be set to start making money, building and growing a community based around your passion, what you love. And if you don't know what that is, just ask your friends or family, what is it that I'll talk about all the time? And you're like, just shut up, right? What is that thing? Everybody has something that they'll talk about endlessly that they get charged like this, talking about. What is that for you? Well, maybe it's time to build a community around that. There's never been a better time. $9 a month with a 14-day free trial. Wow. and that's it. Everything else is integrated. You just click a few buttons and you can start taking payments, right? You put it in the classroom and it's so simple. And you've got me, your wonderful guide, your goofy guide to help see you through and ensure that instead of getting bogged down in the overwhelm that I got tossed and turned in last year, so many things, or wasting over a year on a different platform like I did on Circle because I couldn't freeze the account again. And if I let go, I would have lost everything that I had created. And so I held on to it far longer than I should have in order to pull all of that content down. Or Kajabi that I jumped into way too early because some influencer was like, yes, this is the way forward. And I got it, but they didn't tell you that you really needed enough money or enough of an audience to make it go and make it grow. So that ended up draining my wallet as well. That's not going to happen with Skool. Skool is not only fast and affordable, it's super simple to set up, and everything gets saved if you do have to archive it for a little bit. If something happens in your life, some upheaval, and it's like, I can't deal with this right now, you can archive, aka pause it, and it's there to reactivate, like I just did with several of these communities, when you're ready, when the time is right, or when you have the financial foundation to move forward with it. But right now, you don't need any money. You've got the 14-day free trial. And at $9 a month, the new plan, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Think about it. Can you get 10 people to sign up at $1 a month, 10 of your friends? Well, boom, it's paid for, right? That's simple. So let me know. Hop on this super special action plan, special offer, special. Did I say special? Feeling special Sunday school. All right, I'll let you go. Make it a great day the wise way. And come on into the community. Bring some friends. Let's all grow with ease, enjoy ease, and get ready for an awesome August accelerator. I'll see you soon.